for it for too long. I was honing my craft, putting in my 10,000 hours. I say it's true that we must do the work to have lived the experience and transformation we wish to help others through. And let me tell you, I've been to some low points and higher ones too. I've been through the whole high rise of emotion I took from the emotional guidance system and applied to the theory of a building with a different view depending on which floor of it you're looking through. And so I say to you, it's true, I can guide you through your inner realms. Take the helm of your own life, because did you know journey starts and ends with joy, and what is left is the urn. Well, did you know it's a ballot box when it has an E on it, not just the tomb that the cremated body of a soul who has departed would go. The ballot box is where we place our vote. Will it be in someone to represent us as other than what we really are, or will we vote for ourselves and speak for ourselves? A rental van right in front of me, they will say you are not a man. They'll say they have your hand, and then you are less than because you're made into what they turn you into. It's a conversions game, we are familiar with that. No shame when it comes to business. Well, did you know the whole system's based on us not remembering who and whose we are? Good faith and bad faith are legal terms, and it's all so because our faith is how we trump fear every time. We choose faith instead of fear. That's the grace we have in the moment to change the rules of the game by taking our power back. And it's a fact that your emotions have different personalities, personas. We are not the same when we are in different emotional states. Wouldn't you say it is true that you are not the same when you are low compared to when you're flying high, or even in between? Yes, that is what I mean. And instead of being mean to yourself when you're low, it's time for us to support one another through our darkest days. They won't be every day, but when they come, there is no shame in sitting in that space. The emotions we've denied in the past come back in that moment, and we get triggered because we're hit with all of the momentums of the past in the now where our power lies. So instead of trying to deny and suppress that emotion, that's an energy in motion needing to move. Well, let's learn to support ourselves so we can make it through and be stronger when we factually called more of ourselves back, and then we're whole. Well, that's what holy is, don't you know? You don't need someone else to come save you if you're willing to actually embrace all of who and whose you are and came here to be. That's what we can do together. Yes, it's alter to a native who has dropped our standing as a man or woman of these lands where we were born to. I was born here in the corporation known as Canada, But I'm a saying I am a shareholder of it, and I claim the right to benefit. That's not the same as a beneficiary, which is a status, and so we have to learn not to switch who we are to be something made up. Let's just stand true and claim our rights, and then we stand on those claims to be who and whose we are and came here to be. And it does not mean anyone else has to be less, because we're strong, powerful, full of power. The entities need you and me to forget that, so they can be the ones in power. So they are, because we gave them ours. And now call it back, claim our rights to stand on the truth. The whole legal fiction is based on lies. That's why liability is based on your ability to lie. Well, I say let's take out the E of entity or energy that we would give to the lies that are told by ones who live prosperously, because we give them money to play the fool. I say no more. That's the end for today. I hope you have a great day and you know how powerful you are. And even if you don't get a few notes right, you're still in the universe. Don't you see how we are playing the same show? Just you are the lead in your life, and I am mine and mine. So let's take the rules back and actually do what we can. I send you love, my man or woman, which I've heard is said. Woe is title applied to man. But we can be a man with a vagina. You know, I will actually say that years ago, I heard a comedian say a joke that I thought was so funny. I shared it on my YouTube channel, and I got feedback from my goom who heard it from others that were absolutely appalled that I would say such a thing. So I'm going to tell it now, because I took it off then out of shame, but also because I wasn't quite sure of where I stood, and now I just say fuck it. So basically, we are so used to saying, like, dude, you got balls is like a really good thing, right? But actually, balls are really weak. Like, you flick those babies, they're down. Like, you can kick them harder, they're down longer. You know, it's not really as big a compliment as saying, dude, you got serious vagina. Think about that. Lots can be done to a vagina, not so much the balls. So, you got serious vagina, dude. Woman, man, whatever you are, just be it fully, and stop dropping your standing so you can status. It means nothing when you're statusing. Grow some balls or a vagina, whatever you started with, that's good enough. You are more than enough as you are. And let's just play that game in a new way without the shame. Peace.